What is going on, guys? I am back. Obviously we had a few days off and I do apologize for that, but we are back with another set of methods. I'm going to be doing a few different types of videos over the next week, all still trading methods, but things like sets of 5 players that you can snipe from all different ratings and price ranges, because you guys seem to love that, along with the regular filters. Of course, I'll be doing any SBCs that come out, and I will have a prime icon pack within the next week too. Now if you do enjoy the content, drop a like down below, subscribe, and of course put some comments down below. I would say this was going to be a face cam video, but my Logitech messed up, so the audio and video wasn't in time at all, and it slowed down a little bit, so it's going to be face camless. I did think it was at the time, so I might say stuff that doesn't really make sense because you can't see my face. But without further ado, let's get into it. So we've got some pretty cheap methods here today, guys. We're going to be looking at first at the Everton players. At the minute, they're going for about 900 coins. Now, about 30 seconds ago, they were quite a lot up, a little bit less than that. So what you're going to be doing is 800 and below. We'll have a look just to make sure these guys aren't selling too quickly. So 900 there. We can compare price, or we can do a regular sniping filter for this one. Obviously, when you are on a low budget, compare price does work pretty well. You've got quite a few players that will pop up. You've got a few non-rares, and then you've also got, there's Gambian. He's a rare, obviously. You've got him as well, and he comes up every so often. So we're going to go on a regular sniping filter just so we can make sure we're picking up something pretty quickly. And you want to go 800 and below at the minute. By the time I put this video out, it may have increased, it may have slightly decreased, but they're all non-rare players mostly that are coming up, so you can make a fair bit of profit obviously off of people mint listing them and things like that. I think a lot of the time what you're going to get is people getting them in packs and just listing them straight away, and trying to get sort of 500, 600 coins out of them, which is where obviously it's best for you guys to make profits. We're going to see if we can pick up 1 or 2 cards per method on this video, and then we'll call it a day. We've got 3 methods for you, and I do hope you enjoy using all of them. If you do, of course, drop a like down below and subscribe. I've got a few new things that will be coming over the next few days. We've got some new types of methods, some new types of doing videos. I'm going to start doing more of the videos where I pick 5 players, and just go from like 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, and just pick all of them up in front of you guys, and show you guys sort of the best players to be doing that with, because I think a lot at the minute can be done with those type of methods where you've got players going for sort of a lot less than they should. Things like Fabinho, I've touched on him quite a few times. So I think I do want to have a look at doing methods like that a bit more often, where I go through 5 or 6 players, and you pick which one sort of fits your budget, which one you think you can snipe best with, that sort of thing. I think those videos, they seem to do well with you guys, and I enjoy making them as well, because I think they are the best videos to show you guys. You know, there's not many SBCs right now, but these players are doing really well. Or there's an SBC, it's not specific players, these high rated players, have a look at them. So I will have a look at doing that more often. We've got 3 pretty cheap filters here just to get us started back, obviously after a few days of not uploading. Now I think these guys are going for 900 as well. Let's have a look. Is that the only one? It is. So let's have a look. So I think these guys might be going for a K. Let's have a look. So they're all about 1,000 coins, 850 for that one on the end. What we're going to do is, if we grab that one for 850 and put him up for 1,000, because that's the minimum they're actually going for, and then we'll go from there and actually try and get a snipe out of one of them. To be fair, that isn't actually, I mean, it's not a great snipe. You're getting 150 coins profit there, and obviously after EA tax a little bit less. Adrian, I think, should go for a little bit more. I believe he's about a little bit over a K, because you couldn't see any when we were on the K page. So we'll put him up for 1.1. Hopefully he sells on pretty quickly as well. We'll go for 1 more with this method. I think with methods like this you can easily pick up a lot of cards. So we'll go for 1 more with this method, and then we'll move on to the 3rd method. But obviously, as you can see, guys, really easy, not extremely difficult to pick up a fair few cards. Let's have a look. Okay, can we grab another one pretty quickly before we move on? I mean, we're only, how quick is this video so far? We're only 4 minutes in, so we're going to end up with like a 6-minute video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know some of you prefer the longer one, some of you prefer higher budgets. We're just going to be getting back into it. We will make sure they are higher budget methods over the next few days, and I think I'll have my first one of those 1 to 5 with 5 players out tomorrow. Let's have a look. Come on, we just want just one player. I think my Wi-Fi is slowly getting a little bit worse. We're gonna This is nothing at 950, so we're going to go to the end and just do a little bit of compare price if it's going to work. Let's have a look. Okay. Don't seem to be picking anything up, but there's literally nothing coming up, so I think maybe either my Wi-Fi is getting bad or the market's slowing down. It's 7 o'clock, so it's not exactly like a prime time for the market to just drop off. Let's have a look. Alright, we're going to go for one more. We're going to go another 30 seconds and then we'll move on to the next method. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, okay, we'll call it a day with that method. But you can see at the start there I picked up a few, got a good profit, and then it kind of slowed up. So I think that's just the state of the market right now. And I think it's Valencia, or is it the other team that we were looking at? So Valencia, it is Valencia. I managed to get this guy a moment ago for 500 coins, so you can get some good snipes on the Valencia players. 700 there. So what you really want to be going for, I'd say, is probably 700 and below. Now these guys are sat there at the minute, and I think they will definitely sell. And because we're at such a low budget, let's have a look at how many are under 800. There's currently only a few cards under 800. So what I'd say is I'm going to grab all the 750s and list them up a little bit higher so that they are going to sell. I think I've already sold my first one that I picked up of him. We'll have a look and just check that there. Let's have a look what we got back here. So 700, 700 and 700. Now we're going to list all of these for about 850, and that's not big profits, but that's to get these cheaper ones off the market, because otherwise people will start listing them more for that price. If people think that cards are a certain price, they usually list them for that. We don't want them to be too many at that price. Let's have a look. So if we can get, I mean, if all of these sell on as well, it's a little bit of profit, nothing major, but it's definitely something to always look at when you're sniping. Is if you see a load of cards that are under the buy now that they should be, pick them up. If you've got the budget for it, pick them up and then just upsell them, because you're going to make profit on them. You're not making a loss. Even if you pick them up and sell them for break even, at least you're getting rid of those cards that may be preventing people from giving you a good snipe for you to get. So it's always worth it. We just want to go for one more and then we'll call it a day with this method as well. Of course, all these methods, I'm just going to have a look. If we go on how many have sold, so we've sold 6 since I started this video, so those are all from previous. So this guy, this guy, this guy, that's another video. Let's have a look. So out of this video we've sold all of these guys so far, and apart from this one, but so we've sold Calvert, we've sold these guys, so they're selling quite fast. I assume the rest will sell probably by the time the video's up. We're going to go for one more player on that last method, and then we'll call it a day, and I'll have a nice set of sort of 3 or 4 players, maybe 5 depending on how we're feeling, tomorrow, which will just be a new set of players that you guys can snipe to make a decent amount of coins off. I did forget to mention, guys, you do want to do this one as gold as well, because otherwise you are not going to make as much profit. You want to be doing it gold. There are a lot of bronzes popping up, so you want to be careful with that. And we're just going to go for one more player. We'll give it 30 seconds. If we can't get one, we'll call it a day with this method, but tomorrow I'll definitely have another set of methods out for you to make you hopefully a ton of coins, and I hope you do obviously enjoy those as well. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. We are almost at 3K. We're getting very close. I was going to go away for my birthday, but with everything that's going on with coronavirus, it's a good chance I won't be able to. So there might be a lot more videos this month than I thought as well. I might be able to bash out a few on there because I've got a few days off. But it looks like either the market's died or people are just not listing players right now, because I've got absolutely nothing coming up. We're going to say 10, 9, 8. Oh, my Wi-Fi is shocking. 5, 4, 3. Go on. One more. Oh, come on, we missed it last second. But you can see they are available. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.